The airship, named the Leviathan, was the largest and most impressive vessel to ever take to the skies. Its massive size was a testament to the ingenuity of the engineers who had designed it, and its crew was made up of the most skilled and daring adventurers in the world. Captain Jameson stood at the helm of the ship, his eyes fixed on the horizon as the Leviathan soared higher and higher into the clouds. He was a man of few words, but his steady hand and unwavering determination had earned him the respect of every member of his crew. As they flew over the rolling hills and towering mountains, the crew of the Leviathan prepared for their mission. They had been tasked with delivering a secret cargo to a remote location deep in enemy territory, and they knew that the journey would be dangerous. The engineer, a wiry man named Henry, worked tirelessly to keep the engines running smoothly. His fingers flew over the gears and pistons, adjusting and tweaking them until they hummed with a steady rhythm. Meanwhile, the navigator, a woman named Amelia, pored over maps and charts, plotting their course through the treacherous mountain passes and across the open plains. As they neared their destination, the crew of the Leviathan grew tense. They knew that they would soon face the enemy, and that their mission was far from over. Suddenly, there was a loud explosion from the engine room. Smoke billowed from the open hatch, and the crew rushed to contain the damage. Henry emerged from the engine room, his face blackened with soot. "We've been sabotaged," he shouted. "Someone has tampered with the engines." The crew sprang into action, working frantically to repair the damage. But time was running out, and they knew that they would never make it to their destination on time. Just when all seemed lost, Amelia had an idea. "We can use the wind currents to our advantage," she said. "If we adjust our course, we can ride the wind straight to our destination." Captain Jameson nodded, and the crew quickly set to work. They adjusted the sails and rudders, and soon the Leviathan was soaring through the air at breakneck speed. As they approached their destination, they could see the enemy ships gathering on the horizon. But the crew of the Leviathan was ready. They had a secret weapon, one that would ensure their success. With a roar of engines and a hail of gunfire, the Leviathan swooped down on the enemy ships. The crew fought with all their might, using every skill and trick they had learned on their long journey. In the end, the Leviathan emerged victorious. The secret cargo was delivered, and the crew returned home as heroes. But as they celebrated their victory, they knew that their mission had been far more than a simple delivery. They had been part of a secret operation, one that would change the course of history forever. And they knew that they would always be remembered as the brave adventurers who had risked everything to ensure its success.